This is my final week here at ABC 10 News, and after almost 16 years, the one thing I have enjoyed most is sharing your stories. The impact of the people that I've met over the years has shaped my career and my life.
People like Skinner, Flynner, and Joe Bob. If it sounds like a great movie, it should be. But let me back up a bit. I was covering the Democratic National Convention in 2008. On the night Barack Obama gave his speech, the convention was moved from an indoor arena to Invesco Field to accommodate more than 80,000 people. The place was electric. But the image that sticks with me most was this man. He just stood there in silence, taking in the moment. To me, it was an unforgettable point in time I had to capture. I had a front row seat to history that night, and I will never forget the people. They had a profound impact on my career. Less than a week later, I was in St. Paul, Minnesota, covering the Republican National Convention. I was working alone, shooting, writing, and editing by myself, and by now I was exhausted. One late night after covering the convention, I went back to the media hotel for a bite to eat, but the kitchen was closed. And that's when I met Pete Skinner, Pat Flynn, and Joe Harris. They were volunteering for the convention, and when they found out I hadn't eaten all day, they said, "We're going to Skinner's." Think classic neighborhood bar. There's a clock painting of Mad Dog Vachon on the wall. I mean, what else do you need? But there was also a jukebox that had grown men dancing and kept the night going into the wee hours. There was a stuffed dog with sunglasses for some reason. Oh yes, and there were lots of beers as we solved the world's problems, discussed politics, family, and life in general. And there was pizza. Lots of pizza. 3 men who went out of their way to care for a complete stranger. I wrote a blog about it the next day, but I haven't seen those guys in 14 years. Until last week.
It's amazing when you focus on what you have in common. You know?
Yeah.
You were
Absolutely.
hungry, we were drunk, we were hungry.
Well, I think that's when I learned what a blog was. You know what? Oh,
It's a blog.
okay.
You're talking to 3 guys that have no social media.
0.
I know. I had to go through Pete's wife to get in touch with you guys.
I mean, I showed it, she forwarded it to me, and I go, so what's he saying? Well, open it up.
It is as if we just picked right up where we left off, minus all the beers, of course. And you should know I'm not the only one they took under their wing. These 3 are big volunteers for an organization called Serving Our Troops and have been since I met them. They have been to Iraq, Kosovo, and Kuwait serving steak dinners to troops overseas and to their families back in St. Paul. To me, Skinner, Flynner, and Joe Bob, they represent everything that is good about the Midwest and good about the American public. People who will take you in and just help you out. Really good guys.
Yeah, no questions asked. You have a memory, and
yeah,
they just do that all over the world.
You saw the clock on the wall with Mad Dog Vachon.
Yeah.
I looked at that for the first time in 16 years. It said 3 a.m. We were there really late. Yeah, it was a long night.
Oh, the first of many memories to come this week.
First of many memories, yeah.